Hi there and welcome to this channel. So after releasing how to use ChatGPT and ChatSonic, I've been getting different updates, or let's just say complaints, of the fact that if like 1,000 people using ChatGPT or ChatSonic, and then how do you differentiate yourself from other people? How do you get your own to stand out, and how do you get your own to be free from plagiarism? So for the purpose of this video now, I'm going to be writing an article on examination malpractice in Nigeria. So to start, I'm going to have to go to ChatGPT site, which I'm very sure you know already if you watched the artificial integration um integration of artificial intelligence for educational purpose. So but for now, we are going to be using ChatGPT to write an article. Then we are going to paraphrase it in the sense that it's going to look as if it was written by you. So you open your Chrome browser. So now this is the ChatGPT dashboard. Yeah, that's chats.openai/chat. So because I've logged in before, I'm going to be asking it a question. So I can easily paste. So now there is a way for you to ask questions on ChatGPT. Just like you asking a question, there is always a perspective. Like the way it's going to be set, you can ask the question based on the perspective of a student, perspective of a lecturer, or perspective of anything. You just need to like give it a guideline through which it's going to work, or else it's just going to write nonsense for you. So now I just write a 500-word article on examination malpractice in Nigeria using the perspective of a lecturer. So now if it's going to write this, now it's going to write it in the sense that the lecturer is the one talking. But if you remove the perspective of a lecturer and just leave it as write the 500-word article on examination malpractice in Nigeria, it's just going to write it like a normal person will write. And if you should just remove the lecturer, then you put perspective of a student, or maybe a perspective of an undergraduate, or a perspective of a parent, each one is going to generate for you different article that is not the same. So now let's now say 1,000 people using the same prompt. That's write a 500 article on examination malpractice in Nigeria. How do you differentiate yourself from the crowd? So that's what we're going to be doing in this today's class. So sit back and let's let ChatGPT do his work. So you are going to press this, the one that looks like a aeroplane that does not want to fly. Click on it. So you let ChatGPT do his work, and it's going to write the thing for you. But the major thing you are supposed to get from this class is that the prompts you give to it, that is the instruction you give to it, how you structure it, is how it's going to give it to you. It's just like a computer, garbage in, garbage out. So if you give it garbage, it's going to give you garbage. But if you are telling it to do something, gives it concise, precise method of action, that okay fine, write this thing the same way a lecturer write it, write this thing the same way someone write, that kind of thing. So same way you do in your exams, do this thing according to this, according to that. So everybody has their own perspective. But since it's an AI, it doesn't really know anything except for the things you tell it. So now that's written this. Yeah. So now it has stopped generating. That is 500-word article on examination malpractice in Nigeria using the perspective of a lecturer. So it is now, if I still want to ask it more questions, it's called a chat bot actually, which means it's more like you are chatting with it, just like you're chatting with your friends and the like. So if you now want to ask it more questions, that maybe after it has written this whole article, then maybe now tell it that okay fine, no, based on this article, based on this article list out two major points that leads, or let's say that two major points Oh, I didn't finish that. Yeah, I've not finished. So let me just um okay. So you just assumed now. How about assume that you meant to ask me that lecturer will make in an article about me? Okay. Yeah, something like yeah. This is what I wanted to ask. What constitutes to the Nigerian malpractice? So since an AI, it can just like auto suggestion, it can suggest things for you. So if it's what you want, you just press okay, fine, generate. So now from this article, now the one we have up here, you can easily get the points which you can use to explain your own article if you are being presented or something. So that is how it works. So now to make yourself unique, even though you use ChatGPT to generate your stuff, what you need to do is to copy what we have here. Copy what it generated for you. Don't it up to that point. So you click on copy. So now we'll be doing something that is called paraphrasing. So paraphrasing simply means that you editing your words based on how it can be written by you, changing some words, not changing the point in the article, but just editing it as though it was written by humans. So to do that, you are going to be using a tool called paraphrasing-tool.com. This so this is a paraphrasing tool that's also powered by an AI. So which means it doesn't really have a limit. The limit we have here is 10,000 compared to QuickBooks. If you are using QuickBooks, you need to have an account, number one. Then I think the word you can paraphrase on it at once, I think it's just 1,000 words. So for this now, I'm going to be using paraphrasing on IO first. So I'm going to paste the text here. So you paste the text. Then you tell it that okay, basic paraphrase or advanced paraphrase. So now you click on advanced paraphrase, and now it takes us back to QuickBooks. So now it has already rephrased what we have here. But if what you want is basic paraphrasing, it won't change the words, just that it won't change the points in it. It's just going to change the way it's being written. So now, yeah, as a lecturer in Nigeria, I have witnessed the growing prevalence of examination malpractice. Then on this other side, which is the paraphrase one, as a lecturer in Nigeria, I've seen how students are increasingly engaging in examination malpractice. You can see the difference now. It's still the same thing, just like it was written in another way. The English was changed, the verb, adjective, and the likes was changed. So it can even make your work a little bit smaller. So basically that's how it goes. So now you can just easily copy. Sorry for that. Basic paraphrase. So now since we have this, so now this is what you're working with now. So once you have this on your own phone, personally I use Microsoft 365. So it's just like having Microsoft Word on your phone. You can easily go on Play Store, look for Microsoft 365 Office, then you download. Once you get that, you download your OneDrive, you link your Microsoft email to it so that you can start using it on your phone. So you click on Microsoft 365, then create Word blank document. So now you can easily paste. So with this now, you can edit what we have here to your own taste. Select or so I want to justify. For those of you that knows how to work with a laptop, you might know what justify means. It simply means editing your text to have the same spacing in it. So you can justify with this. What again? You can change the font size to 14. Change the font itself. I like using um, Cambridge, but for you, you can choose anyone you wish on. So basically, Cambridge. So should in case you want to edit anything again, you can easily edit what we have here. So this is how it's going to be. Anything you are doing, make sure it's showing print layout. Just like if you are working with your desktop or your laptop, sorry, you are working with your smartphone, you are supposed to click desktop side so that you're going to see it exactly the way it's going to be on a desktop. So now what we have here now, you can still edit it, but editing it now won't take you up for like 10 minutes and you are going to be done. So if you need more info about this or you want to research more about this, you can easily go back to ChatGPT, continue the conversation to ask more details or that you can add to this now. So now this is the article we have here. You can easily add your own maybe topic, examination malpractice in Nigeria. So you select this. So you come here, come to this side here, click on it, then put it at the center. Paragraph formatting, you can leave that on the way it is. Then you can bold it. So this is just more like you working with your laptop. So you can change the case to uppercase, and if you like, you can underline, you can strike through, anything you want. So with this now, you can do your project using your smartphone and just go outside for printing. It's as simple as that. So with this now, just make sure that once you get your info, you paraphrase it, then you just sit down and do some little touchings and editing to suit your own personality or how you are being known to do that kind of thing. So basically that's how it works. It works the same way with Chatsonic also and every other AI tools you might be using. So once you are done, you have to save. So yeah, auto save is on. Then you also name this file maybe examination malpractice. So you click on done. That is all. So you can see that the name has changed. So once you are through, you click this check mark there. So now it has automatically saved. If you want to send this thing as a PDF file, click on the share button. This you can share as attachments. Then you can just send as document, which is the Word file that can be editable, or PDF to your supervisor or wherever you want to send it. Set as PDF. Make sure your data is on to do all these things. So it's getting the file ready. Now depending on your network, it might be a little bit slow, so I think my network is having a little bit of a hitch up. Just cancel. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Or that is how you can easily work with it. Or better still, if you don't have Microsoft 365 Office, what you can do is you can use your Google Docs Where is it? Yeah, you can use your Google Docs to do your editing, just like using online Google stuff. So you need to sign in. Make sure that you're already signed in. So you click on the plus sign here, new document. So come to this side here, just like you have on your dashboard. Click on print layout so that it's going to show you exactly the way it's going to be on laptop. Click on paste, then select everything again, select all, then you justify this, justify. So once you are done justifying, you might want to like edit one or two things there, the spacing and the like. The spacing is okay by me anyway, that's the standard spacing for anything. So you can still edit, or maybe you want to add your own preface or so. Maybe hello, it's going to be like a speech. Actually, if you want to use it for like a speech, you can use it that way. So maybe hello to everyone here. So that's you adding to it. Then maybe the topic, examination, examination malpractice. Malpractice in Nigeria. Select it the same way you copy and paste on your phone. Just select, bring it to the center, bold it, and you can edit to will. So with this now, just click on the check mark here. You save. So with this now, it's automatically saved on your drive. So which means once you log in your mail, once you log in the mail you have here on any phone, you can access your documents and edit from there. If you don't have docs, there's another way for you to do it, which is using WPS Office. I don't think, okay, yeah, I have it also. So WPS Office is also a word editing app. Wow, I don't really like using it, but let's just use it for this. Let's close this, then click on the plus icon to start. You are opening doc. You are doing a PowerPoint presentation, you can use this. This is for Excel, this is for PDF, text scanner and the likes, but most of these ones are for premium. So for while really creating something, just click on doc, blank, then you paste. So now you've already pasted this. You can also select everything we have here. Select all, and you come to this little shining thing here, this one here, and you put it to justify, which is this. No, what the hell is that justification again? Yeah, so you just press it twice, this left to justify, press this twice to justify. So for this now, the same way you can edit on that one, do your editing, and once you are done, click on done, and click on save. There is the save icon, anywhere you see it is being saved. Click on save. You can either save on WPS cloud, as if you have premium storage and like, or on your phone under documents. Now you rename it, main lecturer, anyhow. save. So now it's saved on your phone. You can always go back to edit my files. So documents. So this is one I saved on WPS. You can see that it's opened with Google Docs. That's because Google Docs is my major way of opening docs on my phone. So you can open it, click on more, open with. So I have different types. You can either use Microsoft 365 Office, Docs, or open WPS Office. So that's it about that. If you want to edit, you go to, you want to paraphrase your documents, you have to use either quillbots.com, paraphrase.io, or paraphrase, what was that again? Let me confirm. Okay, paraphrasing2.com, paraphrasing-2.com. So that's, you can use it to paraphrase it. So using quillbots, you can still edit how you want it to be. You might paraphrase it as, let me just show you there. You are paraphrasing on quillbots, though it has its own limits. It's only premium word is just 604 words, so it won't, you need to by doing it one by one. So basically what it means is that you can paraphrase it based on standard mode or fluency mode, depending on the kind of person you are. If you are someone that likes English, you can use fluency mode, like you are talking to maybe a public and like so. Basically the changes that is being made is what you have that is being painted in different colors. So you can easily edit this. Once you are done, you copy. There is the copy icon there. Once you are done, you copy it, then you go to your word, paste and edit. So that is how you go about it. You can practically use it to do anything. But first, generate your content maybe from the internet, then come to the paraphrasing to edit your documents and save as PDF. So in the ebook which you got this link from, there's going to be a list of all the website there, which means you can always go back there and try it out for yourself. I wouldn't want a video to be so long, so we are going to be ending this here. See you in the next video.